Chapter 17 from A Boy at War by Harry Mazer. In the middle of the afternoon, they drove into Honolulu. For some time, the engine had been misfiring, but Brown kept it going, playing with the choke and the gas pedal. He didn't want to stop, and neither did Adam. Honolulu was like a battlefield. Military everywhere, Marines on the roof of the telephone building, Army trucks in the street, even a tank. On Hotel Street, the Jeep died. They pushed it to the curb. Brown put his head under the hood and began to fiddle with the engine. This was the street with all the honky-tonk bars and the street Adam's parents had warned him against. Now it swarmed with military vehicles and military police. Adam kept an eye on the MPs, afraid they'd notice him. "What's your unit, sailor? Where'd you get that Jeep? And that gun?" For a while he stood looking into the window of an Army-Navy store, where sailors and soldiers came to buy their insignias and get them sewn into their uniforms. He felt trapped, impatient to keep going, to get home. "Any luck?" "I'm giving up," Brown said, slamming down the hood and kicking the Jeep a couple of times. "Let's go over to the Y. We'll catch a ride back to the base." "I'm going that way," Adam said, pointing in the opposite direction. Brown shrugged. "Suit yourself. See you around sometime," and he walked off. Adam took the gun. He wanted it, but he was afraid that he'd be noticed. In the doorway of an empty store, he took off his shirt and wrapped the gun and bandolier in it and put them under his arm. Once he left the downtown, everything changed. He passed from one tree-lined street to another. It was another world, a world without bombs. It was too peaceful, too quiet, too ordinary. He kept waiting for an explosion of gunfire. He stayed close to the buildings, looking up, ready to take cover. A car honked and his heart jumped. A door slamming sent him crouching under a hedge. On every street and on every corner, people were gathered, talking. Cars on lawns were being loaded with boxes and bedding. A boy on a bicycle sped by, yelling, "Don't drink the water! I heard it's on the radio! It's poison!" Adam heard people talking about curfews and blackouts. "Hey, sailor," a man called out. Adam checked to see if his cap was on right. "Sailor, are the roads open?" "No, jammed." Trees were casting long shadows when he turned up Punchbowl Street. He was close to home now, and he started running. Darkness closed in. Near the house, he hid the gun in the bushes, then shook out his shirt and put it on.